Hello everyone and welcome to another Train Sim World video. In today's video we are currently sat up at Glasgow Central and we will be going, oh sorry, just hit the mic. We'll be going to Newton in a class 380/0. Really liking driving the 380 recently, it's been really nice. There we go. I got a green signal. Oh, there's two Pendolinos in at Glasgow at once. If you like your Pendolinos and you like your Glasgow, 20 past, quarter past 3 is the time to be here. Nice. And your 380s. No, if you have 385s, 170s, 158s, all the other Scottish GLC, you will see more here. I only have Glasgow, Cathcart Circle and the Class 380, so that's why you're only seeing those two here. We've got 380-018 on stage. I mean, is it a double set? No, it's just a single set. Yeah. There's a Pendolino. I have opted for some rainy weather today. So, as soon as it hits 30 seconds, we're going to go, because train doors do close 30 seconds prior to departure. Because it just occurred to me, I was watching Melbourne Train Guys 66 video with the on Edinburgh Glasgow, and it made me want to drive some ScotRail, and it made me realise that I haven't driven rain in absolutely ages on TSW. So yeah, and also it's quite a quiet unit, so hopefully the microphone, you should be able to hear me, and you should be able to watch me speed. There you go. Right, what sort of rain are we talking about? Okay, that's fairly heavy. ETCS, heck. Right, interval should do it, right? Yeah, interval's good. Heck, that's quite quick actually. Yeah, I love the clickety-clack on the tracks as you go over the points. Boom, 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 boom. We get a nice screenshot as we come round here. You know, twisting round all the point work. Oh yeah. Here we go. Nice. Let's do something a bit like that. Yeah. We're off to Newton on today's service. We are stopping at Pollock Shields East, Queen's Park, Cross Hill, Mount Florida, Kings Park, Croftfoot, Burnside, Kirkhill, and Newton. GSMR did register. I should have really checked that before we set off. Nice. Just keep going, just making sure we're sticking to the speed limit. Nice. Yeah, I love driving in the rain, haven't done it in a while. What do you guys prefer in TSW? Driving in the rain or driving at the night? Or maybe both, maybe you're hellish. Maybe that's what you enjoy. Yeah, who knows? Right, let's speed up to 20. So we shall, yeah, we're sort of wiggling our way around this bit and then down. So yeah, it won't be that long of a video, I would have imagined. Should be about 25 minutes. So if you are enjoying, please do like and subscribe and let me know what content you want to see. What if Melbourne Train Guy said a 66 tutorial? I mean, in one of my recent videos I explained how to set up the 66, so I feel like I've done that. And I'm also not that good at driving the 66, so... But yeah, all 25, nice. RHTT, I will do that, I want to do that soon. But yeah. Will be a nice video to do. Maybe, because hopefully at some point me and Melbourne Train Guy will do a collab. Maybe it'd be nice to do a Birmingham Cross City comparison video between owning the 170 and not owning the 170. That would be nice to do between the two timetables. Right, has the speed gone up? No, it's still 25. Oh look, there's a 380 there coming across the line. It's a good job we've got a feather to the left, otherwise we'd be panicking. Hello, 380 driver. I have gone for rain shower in the options. So it's not a storm, don't worry. It'll be fine, it's just a rain shower. It is really bouncing and swaying all over the place as we come into Pollock Shields East, I do believe this is. Pollock Shields East, yeah. We are stopping at the 3-coach 380 stop board. Like how everybody's got their brollies out. And that guy has only brought a hat. I bet he feels a bit silly. He was most probably thinking it would be warm weather today, bless him. Right, let me turn my microphone off quickly. And we are now leaving Pollock Shields East. Next stop, Queen's Park. Speed limit, a grand total of 35 miles an hour. It's getting a bit warm in this room. Well, that's probably because of the amount of juice I just drank. Oh, sorry, squash concentrate. Or whatever you want to call it. There's a hair dangling in my eyes. Like, do you mind? I can't see if I'm speeding or not. No, I'm not. Speed limit's 35, although there is a station here. Hello, Queen's Park. And this is not to be confused with Queen's Park on the London Underground on the West Coast Main Line. This is probably the closest a West Coast Main Line gets to a Queen's Park outside of London. I wonder why this station's called Queen's Park. Maybe this is Glasgow, maybe Glasgow Queen Street's not far from here. This is where you tell me it's in a completely different place. Nowhere near here. I don't own a route of Glasgow Queen Street. I believe it's Edinburgh Glasgow that has that, so yeah. Do a quick horn test. Nice. Let's doors closed 30 seconds prior to departure and all that. Off we go. Dun dun. Dun dun. I don't know why, but there's never any water. Water never ever goes on the windscreen when it's not what's the word? When you're stopped, when you're not moving, water never goes on the windscreen. All saying that, I don't think it's 40 for long, so we shouldn't speed up too much. Is that a 30? I think it is, so let's slow down. So we're coming to Cross Hill. This is a nightmare to get it stopped for. Never actually met a train here. Or seen another train going the other way while being here. Again, how do I know where to stop? Because I'm looking right and all I can see is the platform edge. And that man's brolly. Okay, that is quite possibly an overshoot. That is definitely an overshoot. It's not great, but I reckon that'd be... yeah, that'd be fine, I'm sure. I like how you can hear the energy in the electric wires.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
It's about there. That's nice. Next stop, Mount Florida. Don't know who she is, so why would I do that? Right, off we go. Up to 30. Let's get there quickly. There we go. Nice. Down we come. There's an S board for 380s, so we'll continue down to there. So stop, neutral, doors open. That is actually a nice stop. Not bad. 10:30. 34. The other platform, that's not really giving anybody much of a chance to get on. I don't think we'll be getting up to 140 miles an hour on today's journey, but hey, we've got Kings Park as well, so we've been to Queen's Park, now off to Kings Park. What was the speed limit? 35. Off we go. Hey. Nice. Are we off down here? I think we are, yeah. No, okay, this isn't the bit that has to be 25. I thought this was. But I think after the 25 it's like 50 the whole way, so yeah. Gotta be very aggressive on your braking towards the last few stops, and it's 50. You gotta send the passengers flying. This bit that's 25. I don't know, Jeff. Might be that bit down there. We'll just coast up to it. Not in any rush. Not in any rush whatsoever. I wonder if I should have the microphone a bit closer, like a bit like that. And is that too close? I don't know. I'll leave it there. That's 50, so if I've been over there was no sign. I had the 25, it would have been round there, wouldn't it? Yeah, bro. Bit rude. Was there no sign for... This is where you can show me that there was a sign and I just missed it. Which, let's be real, wouldn't be surprising. Right, there's a 3 and a 4, 380 cardboard. Car marker, sorry, not cardboard. That's a material you use for packaging things. That's not a bad stop. Yeah, from here. Right, we need to wait till 33:30. So let's see if we have any tasks to do. No, let's bob the DRA on and have a look outside quickly. Release doors right, release doors right. Control switch. There should be a cab door release, right? Didn't know that was there. Nice. Where are the cab door controls? Hidden. Hidden somewhere. Right, let's get in. Door F. Alright. Get in our seat. Bob the DRA off. It doesn't look like it's on really, does that DRA? It's a bit dark. Oh, it's a bit bright, sorry. In its normal state. 33 and... What's the time in the UK? It's currently 9:15. 33:30. Off we go. Because the thinking is that the wheels should get moving by the minute mark. Just 1 second. And I'm back. Did you miss me? It was only gone 2 seconds, but... I bet you didn't enjoy that, people of the microphone. The viewers, I bet you didn't enjoy that. Here we go, coming down towards Croftfoot. Doing 50 miles an hour up to the station. That's not quite an ideal speed. That's a bit fast. There we go, that'll do. Somewhere around that. Neutral and release doors. Hello? There we go. And we'll need to go at 35 and 30. Is that sound of people on the stairs? No. I thought that's what it was, but... Not seen a single train when on the other line. Oh yes we have. There was that 380 at the start. Other than that, not a single train I don't think. Definitely not a single 314 that we've seen today's journey. Seen a couple of 390s, quite a few 380s. Apart from at Glasgow Central, we've seen one 380 and no 314s. But yeah. There's a 390 leaving now, so the race to Newton is on. I reckon it'll win. Oh, let's not play with the buttons on the mic or that. Yeah, because we got 3 stops to make before we get there, so... 3, Burnside, Kirkhill and Newton. Okay, we've got 2, and then... we've got Newton. Whereas that Avanti's running non-stop, and I believe it goes a bit quicker than we can. So, yeah. Next stop, Burnside. Don't know why you just burn the sides. What about the top and the bottom? Might not be cooked through if you only burn the sides. Maybe you burn the sides and leave it raw on either end. Who knows? What I know is there's a tree. Torrential winds, fallen trees. Okay, driving around like a nan like this is definitely not going to get us in front of that thingy. That Pendolino. I mean, in real life, you wouldn't even know there's a Pendolino there. You wouldn't even give a care in the world. You'd just be doing your job as you do it. There we go. Nice. Is that 4 and a 3 car? Yeah, 4 and a 3 car, 380 marker. And a 3-car normal marker. We're leaving 50 seconds prior to departure. Heck, that is a bit early. Can you tell this racing business is getting to my head? Right, he's just about to go through the tunnels. Yeah, he's got there to do. We've got a bit longer than that. Well, we've got a bit shorter than that, but we've got stops to do. Yeah, one more and then we're there. But luckily for him, our 380 has got much better acceleration than that Pendolino. It's nice that they kept the Pendolino layers in and added them in TSW4, but obviously waited till TSW5 for them to be active, because they would have added the layer. But obviously the stock would have been out and nobody would have checked the layers back then because we didn't have access to them. So then obviously, as the 390 and the 350 came out, we got them both. I mean, the 350 I'd rather not see, because it's a 2024 timetable and a Transpennine Express service is using 350s, even though they got rid of their 350s long before 2024, and it uses 397s now. And it's a London North Western 350, it's not even anything to do with TPE. But hey, let's stop complaining. Why have we got a yellow signal? That 380. And there's a 380 coming the other way as well. So we are not seeing that 390. We got to do the Nilston head shunt. Or sorry, the Newton head shunt, sorry. We got to crawl in at 20. Good grief. Signal's still red, that gives me hope. He's not there yet. Nice. Just crawling into the platform. Right, we are a bit early, that's the reason behind the adverse signals most probably. There goes the 380 northbound, and that has already got a couple of green signals. Is that the Avanti already? Heck, it does get shifting, doesn't it? Slightly 30 seconds prior to departure. But there it is already. Heck. I don't think we're going to see it. Or we might. We can go 50. But you can go 90, so... Let's save it just in case anything happens. Shouldn't really turn the wiper off for the tunnel because it will damage the blade. There it is, should just see it as we go past here. Should just be sticking out somewhere. It is there, you just can't see it yet. There it is. You saw it for a brief moment though. There it is there, you can just see the back of it. Oh, that was a red. Was it not a red? Anyway, let's pay more attention on us rather than the 390. Down to 40. And down to 20 as we come into the platform. Ah, there's a 314. Obviously that would be like a 318, a 320 or something else. Bless me. Yeah, obviously that would be a 314, anything other than a 380 or something that we don't have in yeah, that would basically be, let's slow down. What would it be? A 318, a 320, or something else that we don't have in TSW to this day. Right. Let's go all the way. Is it down to the end of this platform? Heck. Both have got a feather to the left. I wonder if the pardon me, the 380 has longer carriages to the 314, that's why it's got a separate thing, who knows. Anyway, if you did enjoy that, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all, when I can get these doors open. I'll see you all next time for some more Train Sim World 5. Bye for now.